Yeah, I'm gonna be real with you guys. This video sucked to make because, oh my god, man. I really didn't want to have to say these things about my favorite character, but as you guys know, if you followed me for a long time, I don't let my feelings for a character dictate my meta discussion for them. And when it comes to my absolute favorite waifu, Orphie, I say some pretty harsh things, but in reality, it's the truth. Just know, end of the day, this is a meta talk. If you really, really love Orphie, do not let me stop you from getting her. Please enjoy your waifu over meta. However, if you are someone who's looking to pull Orphie for meta talk, then this is the video for you, because I don't hold back. And it fucking sucked to make, but hey, it is what it is. I hope you guys enjoy the video, and yeah, let's get right into it. Welcome to my channel. My name is Kat the Seventh, and I'll be your host today. Okay, we can talk about Orphie real quick. This is just a quick video to talk about baby girl Orphie. We're on Penguin's account as always, because he has all the M0 characters. As you guys know, I am the resident Orphie simp. Orphie is my absolute favorite character in this game, and it's not even close. Like, number 2 is nowhere near Orphie. I love this character. Love her to death. The only one that comes somewhat close to Orphie is Lighter. Lighter is by far my favorite male, but that's another day. But you guys might think that I might make an Orphie video glazing her, trying to convince you to get her. But unfortunately, no. This bitch is a brick. I'm sorry. Orphie is the definition of a fucking waifu pool. If you do not have Sambi, she's an absolutely horrible pool. She is. You only pull Orphie if you really, really, really like her. You can play her as a, main DPS. You can play her with Soldier, but in terms of like the amount of power you'll gain on your account for pulling Orphie, it's just not much. It's not much. Are you stuck in zzzero grinding and in need of polychromes now? Well, we've got the power up you need. As you can head to U7Buy for your ultimate gaming hub for safe, fast, and cheap in-game top-ups from zzzero and all your favorite titles. You can even check all the reviews on U7Buy on Trustpilot, as they have a very high rank, and the direct top-up page will recharge you instantly. For example, the 8,000 monochrome price on the official store is $99.99 USD. So expensive, right? And if you go and check the price on U7Buy, you might notice that the price is the exact same. But don't worry, that's where the magic happens. As once you click buy now, your total instantly drops to our actual discounted price, and your purchase will be delivered to you within seconds. How to buy, you might ask? Just go over, select your server and UID, pay securely, and boom, your account is loaded instantly. It's just that easy. So be sure to use my code KETE7 at checkout for an extra 8% discount, perfect for your last minute pulls, internet membership, or surprising a fellow proxy. Be sure to click the link in the description to visit U7Buy, recharge fast, save more, and keep dominating the hollows. And then to make things even worse, you might think, oh well, if you have Sambi, you should pull Orphie, right? No matter what. That's actually not even true always. Okay, so ever since the game first came out, Electric and Fire have never gotten along. Most of the time, when there's an electric weak enemy, they are fire resistant. And when there's a fire weak enemy, most of the time they're electric resistant. Now there are some electric bosses that are not fire resistant, and there are some electric bosses that are not fire. Wait, did I say that twice? But anyways, you get the idea, right? Sometimes there's not the resistance of the other element. However, they're never on at the same time, right? There's only one boss in this entire game that has fire and electric weakness. Let me pull it up for you real quick on Nanoka. This is the only boss in the game for in-game content that has both a fire and electric weakness. So what does this mean for Sambi and Orphie? Sambi and Orphie is a double DPS team. Both of them are supposed to be contributing a lot of damage to the team. Orphie and Sambi's damage on paper is supposed to be very similar to each other, right? With Sambi usually coming out ahead by like a little bit, you know, around 7 to 15%, depending on like how good your Sambi and Orphie is. But Sambi should come out ahead just a little bit, but like they should both be contributing a lot of damage, right? Because it's a double DPS team. There's no main DPS on the team. It's a double DPS team. So the issue with the team is when you're fighting enemies in game, you'll just never have both an electric or fire weakness at the same time. And this is why Seed's premium team, now I'm talking premium, before anyone tries to quote or clip me, I am talking about Seed's premium team that she just got with Sissia. Seed's premium team is now better. It's just straight up better at a baseline than Sambi's premium team. Because now when you take Seed to an electric fight, her sub DPS and her double DPS comp, they're both electric. So they don't have to worry about resistances. When you bring it to an electric weak fight, you know, that they're just full power no matter what, right? But with Orphie, if you bring Orphie for Sweeper, Orphie's damage dies and her buffing does not make up for that. It even got to the point where when Sweeper first came out, someone in my community said they were playing this team: Sambi, Pulchra, Orphie. And they were trying to 20k, right? Obviously their Pulchra was level 60. But they said they were struggling when Sweeper first came out. They said they couldn't get the 20k. And I said, okay, why are you using Orphie? And, you know, they gave a fair response like, well, I was told, you know, Orphie's really good for Sambi, and that's why I pulled for Orphie, because Orphie was good for Sambi. Well, I told them, I said, brother, there's a fire resistance. Your Orphie is healing that guy. She is healing him. She is doing negative DPS. Take Orphie off of the team and use Astra instead. And then he proceeded to send me a screenshot about half an hour later, and he got the 20k. He got like 23k with Astra. This is when Sweeper first came out. So it's like, bro. So even though Orphie was technically made for Sambi, there are situations where Orphie is still not even Sambi's best in slot. And then for every other character in the game, Orphie is not best in slot. She's decent with Soldier 11. I will take blame. I did overrate Soldier 11 Orphie synergy when Soldier 11 got buffed. I did, but I corrected myself very quickly. It took about 2 days for me to correct myself because I went on Penguin's account and I tried the Soldier 11 Orphie team, and I was like, okay, never mind. This is not bad, but it's nowhere near as good as I thought it was. I corrected myself very quickly. Like, it's not a bad team, but it's not crazy either. So like, there's also better teams for Soldier 11, like just taking Orphie off the team and putting a different support and just buffing Soldier's damage 9 out of 10 times is better. The only boss fight that I got consistently better scores with Soldier 11 Orphie on was against Hunter compared to Soldier 11 Astra. For example, it was Soldier 11 lighter Astra versus Soldier 11 lighter Orphie. The only boss that I have gotten consistently better scores with Soldier 11 Orphie is Hunter. That's the only one. So when it comes to meta prevalence, I love this character. She is my waifu. I love her. But she's not a good meta character. She's just not. Like, you only pull for Orphie if you really fucking like her. And that's it. I'm sorry. Like, I'm gonna be real. You can actually now, unless they make some changes in the future, you can make an argument that Sambi players don't even need to pull for Orphie. I still think Orphie's good for Sambi, but if your Sambi is already doing well, there's no reason to pull for her. Like, if your Sambi is already clearing content perfectly fine with and not struggling at all, there's no need to really pull for Orphie. Now, if your Sambi's struggling, maybe Orphie can help her in some fights. Maybe Orphie can actually help. But if your Sambi's doing well already, there's an argument that you don't even need to pull for her. Like, that's sad. Like, that's just sad, bro. Like, I don't know what the developers were smoking when they decided to make Sambi and Orphie have two elements that clashed with each other. Again, there's only one boss fight in this entire game. I believe I'm still showing it on my other monitor. I am. This is the only boss fight in the entire game that has both weaknesses. And then now, if they don't have both weaknesses, which is the only fight that does, you're gonna have to flip a coin. If it's an electric weak fight, there's a 50% chance that it's gonna be electric fire resistant, right? And if there's a fire weak fight, there's a 50% chance it's gonna be electric resistant. You're flipping a coin now, right? So like, what the fuck were the developers thinking when they made these two who are supposed to synergize with each other have clashing elements? What the fuck were they thinking? And then even if, and I'm gonna keep it real, even if Orphie's element didn't really clash with Sambi, there would still be an argument that, just like Nami's saying in chat, that Orphie's actually just kinda undertuned. Like, here, I will do a DPS Orphie run real quick, just for the people who want to see how it performs at M0. Because there are people who, you know, are gonna pull Orphie no matter what. Now this is with an M1 Astra. I guess to counterbalance the M1 Astra, I put on a Kaboom the can. Oh damn, well Kaboom's actually better than her engine a lot of the time. Shit, how do I counterbalance this Kaboom? Do I put Bash? Oh my god. Damn it. This is the only character on his account that's M1. Suna, use Suna. Probably don't use the engine on Suna. A lot of people don't have it. So let's do Kaboom. Orphie with Sig. This is M0 Orphie with P1 engine. She needs more crit rate. That's better already. That's already a lot better. How many subs is this? 29? You know what? That's actually kind of reasonable. 29? That's not hard to get. Like, as long as you, like, you know, actually farm. Okay, we'll do that. Lighter needs to be on Steam Oven. Oh, no, that's... Okay, he has a crit rate. Cool. Alright, let's see how this performs. I actually haven't done M0 Orphie this rotation. Here, we'll do Rocket Boo, because why not? He has Mercury, but it's level 20. Okay. Now you ult. Double chain. Ult before this. Can I get this off? Okay, cool. I need a Suna. Suna does more days. Damn, that's still not gonna be enough. Fuck! Okay, well, it looks like we're only getting 3 stuns, boys. Let her finish the aftershock. Okay, another aftershock. You're gonna do the shit now. We're not gonna clear. Holy shit. Well, we're not clearing. Yeah, we need 4 stuns, don't we? Okay, get the aftershock. Don't cancel that by accident. Yeah, we're gonna need fucking... Oh, it's actually so close. Yeah, we're gonna need 4 stuns, or just a better run. This is with 2 A rank engines, but I think that's more realistic, right? Like, this clears for free if you have Suna or Lighter's engine, but I think it's more realistic that players might not have that, right? Maybe they have Orphie's engine, but they might not have the 2 supports engine. I'm trying to be like as realistic as I can. Like if Lighter and Suna both had their engines, then it would probably get closer to 30k. But like this is what low investment main DPS Orphie looks like on neutral week content. She does perfectly fine on Fire Week, but this is low investment, low cost main DPS Orphie. And then even then, like people might not have Suna. People probably have to use Nicole, right? Which Nicole is actually pretty good for Orphie. Yeah, a lot of people might actually have to end up using Nicole. Their team might look like something like this. Forgive me if my play's not that good. I haven't fucking played Orphie with Nicole in a hot-ass minute. There's no way we get fucking 4 stuns. Not with this team. There's no way in hell. Nah, this is not clearing either. Okay, you're gonna start the thing. Okay. No, it's not clearing. It's not clearing. We need 4 stuns. You have to keep resetting until you get 4 stuns. That's the only way. That's the only way. It clears if you get 4 stuns on the Suna and the Nicole team, but you'd have to keep resetting until you get 4 stuns. With Dylan, it's free, but I'm trying to like be realistic, right? Dylan for sure. Dylan 100%, because Dylan would just, because not only would Dylan guarantee 4 stuns, she also would just buff more on this fight, and Dylan would also do more damage. But I'm just trying to like be more realistic, like of what people might have. Like, what if you don't have Dylan? Basically, is what I'm trying to show. So yeah, if you don't have Dylan and you don't have a lot of investment for your Orphie, like just don't expect her to do great. Like if Lighter had his engine, that would have cleared. But yeah, what if you don't have Lighter? What if you don't have Dylan? What if you're a new player and you want to play main DPS Orphie? Well, your options are so limited. Because it's rough with Lighter, and a new player is not going to have Dylan either, right? And it's already rough with Lighter. Lighter would need a Sig to make that easier. Like, if you're a new player and you want to play main DPS Orphie, like, unless you wail on your Orphie, just don't expect great results. It's just the truth. It's unfortunate. But yeah, we can do Dylan. Dylan should be able to clear, though, because Dylan should guarantee 4 stuns. And that alone should make it where it clears. I will put her on a Steam Oven still, though, because people might not have the engine. They might have the character, but they might not have the engine. So I will keep her on wait for the aftershock. Because why not? Aftershock. Okay. Okay, you're gonna do the shit now, right? Give everything to Orph. Bro, Orphie's ult. There's fucking 3 ults, Orphie. Jesus fucking Christ. Triple ult and like she's just, oh my good lord, bro. And this is a 29 sub Orphie. Which is not wild. But that's what a lot of players will be around that range. It's 29 subs. Only S rank engine on the team is Orphie's. But yes, there you go. For all the people asking me, what does Orphie's performance look like as a main DPS at low investment? This is what you can expect on neutral weak content. Fire resistant, she ain't clearing. You're gonna need a lot of cost for her to clear fire resistant. I needed 6 costs to clear Vesper on Penguin's account last patch. I did it with Mukuro. Me and Mukuro were in VC, and I was like, you think Orphie with 6 costs can clear Vesper? And it took a long time, but I did it. It was Orphie, Lighter, Suna, 6 cost, like M0 P1 all 3. But low cost shit, yeah. And no, fire resistant, yeah, pack that up. Fire weak, she'll do fine. She'll do fine in fire weak. Neutral, it's getting to where neutral is rough. As HP gets higher and higher, neutral weak for main DPS Orphie is gonna get even more fucking rough. And fire resistance just gonna come fucking impossible in the future. But yes. But this is what I mean, bro. Orphie is she's my love, but she is not a good pull. It's unfortunate. If you are someone who does not go heavy into vertical investment for your teams, so your teams are usually 4 cost or lower, she's not that great. Or as a main carry. And then if you don't have Sambi, she's not a good pull at all. She's just okay with Soldier 11. There's better Soldier 11 teams, but if you want to run the O-Ball team with Soldier 11, you can. It's just a fine team, but it's not like crazy amazing and like wow. It's unfortunate. She's not in a good spot right now meta-wise. But that's my honest opinion on Orphie. I love this character, but hopefully she has a brighter future, because right now it's looking kind of bleak, because if things don't change in the future, it's only going to get worse for her. But hey, it is what it is. If you like her, though, pull for her, because at the end of the day, fuck meta. Always pull your favorite waifu or husbando, and have fun with the game. Other than that, I'll be signing out. Peace.